In life, we encounter all kinds of people, and not all of them bring out the best in us. Our reactions, emotions, and choices can be shaped by others more than we realize. Cultivating mental strength and clarity allows us to navigate these interactions with calm and confidence, keeping our peace intact even when situations feel challenging. The Stoics believed that developing this inner stability is one of the keys to a balanced, meaningful life. Stoicism is more than an ancient philosophy. It's a practical guide for mastering the mind. It teaches us to observe clearly, reflect before reacting, and cultivate a sense of inner strength that isn't easily shaken. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By understanding how our mind works and learning to respond thoughtfully, we build resilience and clarity that protects us from being pulled into negativity or chaos. Folk stories often show the same lesson. The wise character remains steady while others around them quarrel or panic, showing that composure comes from within. As we explore these principles, a question naturally arises. How can we strengthen our mind so that outside influences, no matter how difficult or distracting, don't dictate our emotions, decisions, or peace? Finding the answer to this question is the first step toward true mental freedom and resilience, and it opens the door to practical strategies for navigating the complexities of human interaction without losing ourselves. If this message resonated with you, don't just scroll by, join the conversation. Hit subscribe to explore more practical wisdom that strengthens your mind and protects your peace. Give this a like if it sparked a new perspective, and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to find their calm and clarity too. Let's create a community where insights meet action, and every day becomes an opportunity to grow stronger together. Number 1. Setting boundaries. One of the most important skills for protecting your peace is learning to set boundaries. The Stoics recognize that our energy and attention are precious, and giving them freely to those who drain or manipulate us can disrupt our clarity and calm. Imagine a traveler carrying heavy loads for others along a long journey without deciding where to draw the line. The burden becomes unbearable. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's a way to preserve strength and focus. Stoicism teaches that self-respect and awareness go hand in hand. Seneca once said, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you." Choosing wisely whom to allow into our inner circle and how much influence they have is a crucial form of mental training. A farmer, for instance, fences his fields not out of fear, but to protect his crops from harm. Similarly, boundaries protect our mind and heart, allowing us to grow without unnecessary interference or negativity. Another insight is that boundaries are not just physical. They are emotional and mental as well. Saying no, speaking up when something feels wrong, and refusing to engage in needless drama are ways to maintain composure and focus. Folk stories illustrate this principle. The hero who refuses the trap set by a deceitful character doesn't act out of malice, but out of awareness and self-preservation, ensuring their journey continues unscathed. Protecting your inner life allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Mornings are an ideal time to reinforce these practices. As the day begins, pause and ask, where do I need to draw limits to protect my mind and energy? By consciously setting boundaries, you create space for growth, focus, and meaningful interactions. The Stoics remind us that strength comes not from control over others, but from clarity and discipline within ourselves. Today, think about how you can define your boundaries so that negativity doesn't control your thoughts, emotions, or actions. Number 2. Controlled empathy. Empathy is a powerful tool, but it can become a double-edged sword when directed at those who seek to manipulate or drain us. The Stoics teach that true wisdom lies in understanding others without letting their chaos invade our minds. Imagine a healer in a village who listens to everyone's troubles. If they absorb every worry and complaint, they may lose their own sense of calm. Controlled empathy allows us to care without losing ourselves, offering support while preserving inner peace. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of discernment in emotional engagement. Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Applied to empathy, this means we don't have to react to every provocation or adopt every person's emotional turbulence. A teacher, for example, may feel compassion for a difficult student but maintains boundaries and clarity, ensuring the student's struggles don't disrupt the classroom or the teacher's composure. Controlled empathy is about balance, connecting without being consumed. Another Stoic insight is that observing emotions without automatically absorbing them strengthens resilience. Toxic people often rely on emotional contagion, provoking guilt, anger, or frustration. A folk story illustrates this perfectly. A wise traveler hears a braggart's insults but smiles calmly, understanding that the anger belongs to the speaker, not themselves. By witnessing emotions rather than internalizing them, we maintain clarity, focus, and the freedom to choose our response. Mornings are an ideal time to practice this skill. As the day begins, pause and reflect. How will I engage with others' emotions without letting them overpower me? By practicing controlled empathy, we create space for genuine connection while safeguarding our energy and peace. The Stoics remind us that caring wisely is more powerful than caring blindly. Today, try to approach your interactions in a way that lets empathy strengthen you rather than drain you. Number 3. Problem-solving skills. Life is full of challenges, and interacting with difficult people is no exception. The Stoics teach that developing practical problem-solving skills allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Imagine a village facing a sudden storm. Some panic and argue, while others calmly assess the situation, gather resources, and find solutions. Those who act with reason and composure navigate the storm successfully, showing that clear thinking and skillful problem-solving protect both peace of mind and progress. Stoic philosophy emphasizes rational thinking as a tool for resilience. Seneca once wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Approaching problems analytically rather than emotionally allows us to separate what is useful from what is distracting. A craftsman whose work is sabotaged doesn't waste energy blaming others. Instead, they examine the problem, adapt their methods, and create something stronger than before. Challenges, handled with a steady mind, become opportunities for growth. Another insight is that problem-solving requires both patience and adaptability. Toxic interactions often involve unpredictability, manipulation, or hidden agendas. Folk stories illustrate this principle. The clever hero doesn't fight every battle head-on, but observes, strategizes, and finds the path that leads to success. By combining observation, flexibility, and deliberate action, we protect our energy and maintain our clarity while still addressing challenges effectively. Mornings are the perfect time to practice this mindset. As a new day begins, pause and ask yourself, what challenges might I face today, and how can I approach them with calm, clarity, and creativity? By honing problem-solving skills, we not only shield ourselves from negativity, but also gain confidence in our ability to navigate life's complexities. Number 4. Mental flexibility. Life rarely goes exactly as planned, and dealing with difficult people often requires a flexible mind. The Stoics teach that mental flexibility is a cornerstone of resilience, the ability to adapt, pivot, and respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Imagine a traveler on a winding path who encounters a fallen tree. One person might freeze in frustration, but another sees an opportunity to climb over, go around, or find another route. Mental flexibility allows us to navigate challenges without losing our peace or momentum. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that clarity of thought comes from embracing change and uncertainty. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." By seeing obstacles as part of the journey rather than insurmountable barriers, we can shift perspective and discover solutions we might have missed. A potter, for instance, might have a broken piece of clay, but instead of discarding it, they reshape it into something new and beautiful. Flexibility transforms problems into possibilities. Another insight is that mental rigidity often makes us vulnerable to negativity and manipulation. Folk stories frequently highlight the hero who adapts to unexpected circumstances, outsmarting tricksters or surviving sudden danger while the stubborn character falters. Flexibility doesn't mean giving in to others. It means observing clearly, responding intelligently, and adjusting our approach without sacrificing our values or peace. By practicing this, we protect our mind from being hijacked by chaos or toxic influence. Mornings are the ideal time to cultivate this skill. As the day begins, pause and reflect. How will I adapt to challenges, unexpected events, or difficult people today? By approaching life with mental flexibility, we remain calm, effective, and grounded even in the face of unpredictability. The Stoics remind us that the strongest minds are not the most rigid, but the ones that bend wisely without breaking. Today, focus on moving with life rather than resisting it, and notice how challenges become opportunities instead of obstacles. Number 5. Social support skills. Humans are social creatures, and the Stoics recognize that the company we keep can shape our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Developing strong social support skills means learning how to build relationships that nourish, protect, and strengthen us. Imagine a traveler crossing a desert alone versus with a trusted companion. Guidance, encouragement, and shared wisdom make the journey safer and more manageable. Stoicism teaches that wisely chosen connections act as anchors in life's storms, keeping us grounded and resilient. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of community and shared virtue. Seneca once said, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you." By surrounding ourselves with people who inspire, challenge, and support us, we gain a protective buffer against negativity and manipulation. Consider a young apprentice learning a craft. Guidance from a skilled mentor, combined with encouragement from peers, helps them progress faster and remain confident even in the face of criticism or setbacks. Support is not a crutch. It is a tool for growth and stability. Another insight is that social support is reciprocal. Giving support strengthens our own mind as well as others. Folk stories often illustrate this principle. The wise hero helps companions navigate danger, and in return, they survive challenges they could not face alone. Toxic people may try to isolate or undermine us, but a network of reliable, virtuous relationships keeps our mind steady and our energy focused. By practicing social support skills, we create a circle that fosters resilience and shields us from undue influence. Mornings are an ideal time to cultivate this skill. As the day begins, pause and consider, who can I connect with today in a way that strengthens both of us? By seeking meaningful interactions and offering support thoughtfully, we build a protective network that enhances our mental and emotional strength. The Stoics remind us that the right relationships are not just comforting, they are essential for maintaining clarity, balance, and independence. Today, focus on nurturing connections that empower, rather than drain, your mind and spirit. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Taking the time to reflect on the people we allow into our lives and how we support one another is an important step toward mental strength and resilience. By practicing social support skills thoughtfully, we not only protect ourselves from negativity, but also help others grow alongside us. Carry these insights into your day and notice how cultivating meaningful connections can empower your mind, Preserve your peace and make every interaction more intentional and rewarding.